Hey guys, what's going on? Mike the Caveman Q here again from Paleo Problem Island, MikeTheCaveman.com. And today's question is, how do I start a healthier lifestyle? Now, throughout all these videos, you've seen me go a number of times about what you should be doing, how you should be eating, but a lot of people aren't ready to dive right in and really make some big changes. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to look at 3 things you can do on the food end in terms of what you should be eating and what you should be avoiding, as well as 3 supplements you probably should be taking, and 3 lifestyle factors that you should focus on the most. So let's start with what you should be avoiding. The first thing you want to avoid are grains, but particularly wheat. Now, there's really not too much redeeming value to grains in general, but wheat in particular. There are a lot of anti-nutritive factors, and there's simply nothing you can find in it that you can't find somewhere else, either in larger amounts or without those negative effects. Number 2, you're going to want to watch out for added sugars. Okay, so we're not talking about fruit. We're not talking about starches even in this case. We're talking about things that have been processed and have sugars added to them, which is pretty much everything today. Number 3 are vegetable oils, particularly the hydrogenated ones and the trans fats. Everyone knows it's a bad one. But those vegetable oils, the corn, the soy, the canola oil, the cottonseed, those are all going to be high in omega-6, and they're going to be generally pro-inflammatory. Like we talked about with our balance, we want to bring that ratio back into balance, omega-6 to omega-3. And the way we do that is we eliminate those, and then we get in quality omega-3 sources like grass-fed ruminants and fish. In terms of top 3 foods you should be eating, number 1 is fermented foods. So kimchis and sauerkrauts, yogurts, as well as kefirs and kombuchas. You're going to get a little bit of probiotic benefit. You're going to get a lot of enzymes. You're going to get some antioxidants, polyphenols. And if we're talking about fermented vegetables, you're going to get fiber. And if we're talking about fermented dairy, you're going to get some quality fats and fat-soluble vitamins if you go with the whole fat grass-fed. Next up will be eggs. Eggs are one of the most perfect foods. The protein is complete, it has some quality fats, and you're going to get biotin, choline, and a number of other vitamins and minerals that are essential. Number 3, the last one is going to be liver and other organ meats. There's nothing more nutrient dense for humans than those ugly bits, the liver, kidneys, pancreas, tongue, all that fun stuff. It has more nutrition in 3 ounces than 5 pounds of any fruit or vegetable will have. Take your pick. Now, I know a lot of people aren't ready to do liver right out the gate, so we're going to do an addendum, and 3A will be quality animals, be they just grass-fed ruminants or fish. Those are your 2 best of those, followed by pastured pork and then poultry. So go have your pastured bacon. Next thing we're going to talk about are the top 3 supplements pretty much everybody should probably be taking. Now, I know I'm the just eat real food type of guy, but there are certain things that are going to optimize everything. Number 1, of course, is Megaspore. We talk about that all the time, and that is going to help change the colonization in your gut, which is going to have digestive effect, it's going to have immune effects, it's going to have inflammatory effects, it's going to bring everything down, bring everything back to the way it's supposed to be, back to homeostasis. So, Megaspore, do it. Number 2 is going to be nutrients. So, Calthin Nutrition's multivitamin, nutrients, is pretty much hands down the best on the market. Has the AM/PM formulation. That way you're separating the competing ones and you're putting together the synergies. They are in a powder form. That way they're going to go into a liquid delivery once you mix them into water. And because they're individually packed, they are convenient. You can carry around, pour it right into a water bottle, and they are more resistant to light and oxidative damage to those micronutrients themselves, because the only time they're ever exposed to light and air is when you pour it into your drink and you knock it back. Number 3, though, and similar to the one of the foods you should be eating, this is one of those ones where I had a lot of things that could have been here, but I have to go with Fibrenza. Fibrenza is an incredible product. It is digestive enzymes and systemic enzymes, so you're going to get whole body effects, systemic, as well as breaking down of your nutrients. So it's going to improve the way that you absorb those nutrients from the previous ones, as well as bring down inflammation, support the functions of your lungs, heart, kidneys, liver. It'll have so many positive effects on a variety of systems that it has to be number 3. So top 3 of those: Megaspore, nutrients, and Fibrenza. Finally, let's talk about what are the lifestyle factors you should focus on first. And number 1, like we always talk about, get in the sun. You can get some fresh air, you can get some vitamin D production, and just general relaxation. You'll be able to sweat out some things that you have built up. So if you are going through a healing process, you're cleaning out some toxins, well, you're going to sweat some of them out. Number 2, try to get to bed an hour earlier. If you actively engage yourself on getting to sleep earlier, you're going to have more relaxation time, and odds are you'll probably get a better chance of getting a full night's sleep in the morning. So, number 3, though, has to deal with stress, and in the morning, when you wake up after your good night's rest, what I want you to do is take some time for yourself, whether it be meditative work, prayer, whether it be yoga or stretching, something. 15 minutes where you're not thinking about what you have to do for that day. Spend your time actually thinking about you and being internalized. That will help with de-stressing, and it'll help with making yourself ready for the day. So those are the big 3 there. So your biggest takeaways for today are to avoid grains, particularly wheat, avoid added sugars, and avoid vegetable oils, particularly the hydrogenated and processed ones. Your biggest foods to be eating, of course, are fermented foods, eggs, liver, and then if not liver, at least some quality animals. Ruminants, fish, pork, poultry, in that order. From there, supplements you should almost definitely be taking. Megaspore, nutrients, and Fibrenza will help take care of pretty much every system and make sure your micronutrient sufficient, that your gut is in order, and you're digesting everything, you're breaking down all your inflammation, all fibrous clots, all that fun stuff. And finally, what do you need to do lifestyle-wise? Get to sleep earlier, wake up and be self-actualized, and then get in the sun and enjoy your day. Alright guys, hopefully that helped you out. You know what to do. Like and subscribe down below. Share it with your friends. Head over to Instagram and Twitter and follow me at Mike the Caveman. Over on Facebook at Paleo Problem Long Island. And of course over on MikeTheCaveman.com. That being said, enjoy this beautiful day. Spend some time on you. And I'll see you tomorrow.